So I saw the story and I was just like, you would have to be the dumbest person in the world if you had to do this.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think people get swept up,
So, Timbekile, MSNBC, that's like the business NBC channel, right? Where everyone is smart.
Well, it's one of the news channels. CNBC is more of the business channel. MSNBC is where Rachel Maddow works. Recently, Joy Reid, they're a news channel.
Okay, I'm glad you raised Rachel Maddow.
Yes.
Because she went on air and went on a rant because one of the colleagues got fired, Joe Reid.
Joy Reid's show got cancelled. She's one of a few people who've had their shows cancelled over the weekend. I think her final one was on Monday, yes.
Okay, so Joy, ne?
Yes.
Joy Reid, she gets fired, right? And then her colleague goes. So let's say Mo Flavor got fired, right?
Right.
And then we go on this radio show, Anele the Club, and we just start giving it to management.
Personally, I think it is a bad mistake to let her walk out the door. It is not my call, and I understand that, but that's what I think. I will tell you, it is also unnerving to see that on a network where we've got two non-white hosts in primetime, both of our non-white hosts in primetime are losing their shows, as is Katie Fang on the weekend. And that feels worse than bad, no matter who replaces them. That feels indefensible.
She said this on her show, guys. So then a lot of people were saying, well, if you feel so passionately, why don't you resign?
Me as well.
Exactly. So then I was like, woo, bring out the popcorn.
I mean, I wouldn't resign because someone's been cancelled.
Yeah.
But I think there would have to be like extreme cases. Let's say where there's been abuse.
This is what I want to
Then
know.
that might require that level of solidarity from me.
Okay. This is what I want to know then. Have you ever resigned in solidarity of somebody who was getting fired unfairly and then you were like, well, we're all leaving?
Yo.
Guys, I am a good person and I am the activist. I will fight everyone. Here I am right now currently fighting Uber, right? I will fight anyone. I don't know if I'm going to fight something that's going to cost me my paycheck. I got bills.
Yeah, it has to be a massive story for you in solidarity to resign.
I think it literally would have to be something that goes against my grain. Like the company maybe takes a stance on like a certain something that the person did, and that's like just unethical but it would really have to
for
be...
your paychecks. And
no, it would have to be, like I say, a lot.
And guys, I know this because in the woke culture, people can really make you feel bad for keeping your paycheck. But at times you're just like, guys, I get that this thing is a big thing, but I have children to feed.
Yeah, I disagree with this as well.
I disagree with it, but...
Because that's the thing, guys. Times are tough, eh? And not everyone has, especially in the South African context, even people who work are literally a paycheck or two away from poverty.
Absolute poverty.
So to resign in solidarity is a big thing. The most I've done is actively take a stance within the organization.
And hope that they don't fire you as well.
Many years ago, babes, I wore black and protested on television. Don't mess with me.
So Rachel Maddow is on a news channel, right? A news channel that fired three of the, well, a lot more than three, but the three that were fired, clearly she takes exception to the fact that they were fired.
Yeah, she doesn't like, they were all black people. Well, two were black and one was
An
Asian.
woman, yes.
So now the one that I think she's really upset that was fired is a lady called Joy Reid. But somebody else made a point about, because a lot of people were like, this is rubbish. Why would you fire Joy? And then somebody said, well, if you guys didn't want Joy to be fired, you should have been watching her show.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They are a TV channel, and obviously maybe they got cancelled because the ratings
There's
were bad.
ratings.
But the problem with the MSNBC conversation is Joy's show is not the only one that's underperforming. Because in America, actually, when you look across the board, a lot of the, let's say, Democrat-leaning news stations are suffering in terms of numbers. So why her?
Okay, I hear that. So anyway, Rachel Maddow then goes on her show and she just gives it to the bosses like, this is nonsense, how dare you, whatever. And a lot of people are saying, if you want to take a stance, then resign with Joy. At which point Rachel went, whoa. Whoa. So what I'm asking is, have you ever resigned in solidarity of somebody like a colleague of yours where you felt, this is unfair, if they're firing you, I'm leaving with you?
It is a no from me. Kids do not eat solidarity. Maspala does not take solidarity activism as a form of payment. It is a no.
Some years back, ago, yes, I did the very same thing. There were two of us driving. So this guy eventually, when he took the delivery, so he forgot the invoice. So that's when he was fired because of that. So because I know that we were a team and then we were working as a team, and then immediately they fired him, and then the next week then I resigned.
Wow. And
then what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because now then you're out of a job, guys.
I don't judge, guys, because I'm such a. Sometimes when your convictions take over, and you go, "Oh, not very sensible," but I'm
here
committing.
now.
Here
I'm
we
here
go.
now. Tabo, good morning. You've done this before.
Good morning, team. How are you?
morning.
Morning. Tabo.
Yeah, well, I've resigned in December because then my boss at the time wanted me to fire my team, some of my team members that were reporting directly to me. And I said to my boss that if you have a problem with me, discipline me, but I don't see anything wrong with them. And then he kept on pestering, and then I took an extremely high-paying job, and I'm unemployed right now.
What? Tabo, but okay, cool. Well done back then, right? But now how do you feel? We are going into the third month of the year and you don't have a job.
But I'm at peace, which is much more important, because when I used to be a very angry individual, I hated everything because of the stresses that came with that.
So it was for your own sanity. I want to ask, did he end up firing the teammates? Because he asked you to fire the teammates. Did he fire them?
I have no idea. I left.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, these teammates that you were protecting, surely they should have thrown you a party, right?
That would have been nice.
So financially, how well are you doing? Because that plays a huge factor in the ability often to just quit a job.
Well, obviously, you then go and calculate as to how much money do I have then, and if I don't get a job within a certain period of time, will I be fine or not? But I'm not going to participate in anything that has to compromise the integrity of who I am as an individual.
And so, how long do you have?
I love you guys.
Okay.
He's got a lot.
No, he's fine. You see, but
He's fine.
this is not a rash decision. This was a calculated one. I appreciate that. It's a stance, but it was calculated.
Guys, I promise you here, even with the whole people, they're in environments that, challenge their mental health and all of that, I would crack on the job. I'm so scared of being unemployed.
You wouldn't toy for me.
No, Tembekile. What I will do is let you stay at my house for a little bit.
Oh, no, that's worse.
Whilst you find your feet.
That's worse than losing my job.
Oh, hey!
You know I don't like humans.
I'm so glad you said humans. It sounded like you're saying, I don't like you. Then he said men's at the end, and I was like, okay, we good. Lisa, good morning.
Morning, how are you guys?
We're good, Lisa. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, so you
I don't
resigned.
know, I'm smiling because I'm first time on radio.
Okay, welcome, Lisa. Welcome, yeah?
Well done.
Yes, I resigned. As an intern because one of the colleagues there, we were like fresh, like we knew. And then the managers there was very inappropriate.
With her?
When we called it out, on her. And then when we called it out, everyone was like, yo, you guys are going to lose this internship. And then the manager started being funny towards her. And then, I was like, no. We both left. Funny thing is, she got, and then we went looking for another internship. And then she got it. And then I sat for, a good 6 months with nothing.
Okay,
So
and then did you expect her that once she got it, she kind of puts in a good word for you so that you can then also get an internship?
No, I didn't actually. I just didn't want him to think that what he was doing was correct and that we're gonna be buddies because he was trying to make it as if she's lying.
Yeah.
And then we must believe him. And I was like, no, I don't believe you.
You see,
you are inappropriate. The things that you say, the things that you do.
Yeah.
He was very touchy as well.
Yeah. So he was obviously sickly obsessed with her. And then he can't. You see, with me, when that happens, I won't resign, but I'm gonna find my cousin to go talk to you.
We sort it out on the streets.
No.
It's a personal matter.
Just talk to you. Just talk to you. Just like, hey, Wena. Hey, Wena. Yeah, just that's it. And no one will ever know, but my cousin won't touch you or anything.
Let's have a stern word.
Just like a hey.
Do you like to breathe?
Wow.
Anele and the club
on 947.